What's up, everybody? It's your man Razine, and we're back with another absolute banger. Today we're diving into the key success habits and mindset of one of the most influential entrepreneurs of our time, Jeff Bezos. Let me tell you something, this dude, he didn't just build a company, he built an empire. And it all started with his relentless hustle, his unwavering vision, and a whole lot of freaking heart. We're going to break down the specific strategies and principles that took Amazon from a humble online bookstore to the behemoth it is today. We're talking long-term thinking, we're talking about embracing the unknown, and most importantly, we're talking about providing massive value to your customers. Trust me, this is the kind of stuff they don't teach you in school. This is real-world, actionable advice from one of the greatest to ever do it. So buckle up, grab your notebooks, and get ready to learn what it takes to win in business and in life. This is going to be a wild ride. Look, everyone wants to be an overnight success, right? But real success, the kind that lasts, that takes time. And nobody understands this better than Jeff Bezos. This dude, he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. He didn't build Amazon to make a quick buck. He built it to dominate the future. Bezos famously said, "We are stubborn on vision, flexible on details." He knew what he wanted to achieve, to create the most customer-centric company on the planet. And he was willing to play the long game to get there. This wasn't about chasing trends or jumping on the next hot thing. This was about building a legacy, brick by freaking brick. Think about it, Amazon Prime, AWS, Alexa. These weren't overnight successes. They were years, even decades in the making. Bezos poured resources into these projects, even when nobody else understood the vision. He knew that true innovation takes time. It takes patience, and it takes a whole lot of guts to stay the course when everyone else is doubting you. And you know what? That's the kind of mindset that separates the good from the great. It's easy to get caught up in the short-term noise, to chase quick wins and instant gratification. But the real winners, they stay focused on the long game. They keep their eyes on the prize, even when the going gets tough. So ask yourself, what's your long game? What are you building towards? Are you willing to put in the work, even when it's hard, even when you don't see immediate results? Because that's what it takes to achieve true greatness, my friends. That's the Jeff Bezos way. Let's be real for a minute, all right? You want to talk about risk? Imagine being Jeff Bezos back in the day, cushy job on Wall Street, making bank, probably had a killer expense account, the whole 9 yards. Then what does he do? Quits, walks away from it all to start an online bookstore in a freaking garage. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty damn risky to me. But Bezos, he saw the potential of e-commerce, even when nobody else did. He was willing to bet on himself, to bet on his vision, even if it meant stepping outside of his comfort zone and embracing the unknown. And that's what separates the entrepreneurs, the game changers, from the rest of the pack. They're not afraid to take risks. They don't let fear paralyze them. They understand that the biggest rewards come from stepping outside of their comfort zones and embracing the unknown. Listen, I'm not saying you should quit your job tomorrow and start a business out of your basement, but what I am saying is that you need to be willing to take calculated risks if you want to achieve your dreams. Whether it's starting that side hustle you've been thinking about, learning a new skill, or finally asking for that promotion, you gotta be willing to put yourself out there. Because the truth is, the biggest regret in life is not failing, it's not trying at all. So take a page out of Bezos's playbook, embrace the uncertainty, and go after what you want. You never know what you might achieve. Listen up, because this is crucial. Jeff Bezos, he didn't just build Amazon and then kick back and relax. This dude, he's got a relentless thirst for innovation. He's constantly pushing the boundaries, looking for the next big thing. And that's why Amazon is more than just an online store. It's a powerhouse of innovation. Think about it. Amazon Web Services, Alexa, Prime Video, even those crazy delivery drones they're working on. These aren't just random projects. They're all part of Bezos's grand vision for the future. He understands that to stay ahead of the curve, to remain relevant in a constantly evolving world, you have to embrace innovation. You have to be willing to disrupt yourself before someone else does. And that's the key right there. It's not about resting on your laurels. It's about constantly reinventing yourself, constantly looking for ways to improve, to grow, to evolve. Because the moment you stop innovating, the moment you become complacent, that's the moment you start falling behind. So what are you doing to innovate in your own life? What are you doing to push yourself, to learn new skills, to stay ahead of the curve? Because the world is changing faster than ever before, and the only way to survive, to thrive, is to embrace innovation and make it your mantra. Let me tell you something, building a company like Amazon, it takes more than just a good idea. It takes a certain kind of work ethic, a relentless pursuit of excellence, a culture of ownership. And that's exactly what Bezos instilled in Amazon from day one. He introduced these leadership principles, right? And they weren't just some corporate BS, they were the core values that drove the entire company. Insist on the highest standards, ownership, learn and be curious. These weren't just words on a wall, they were ingrained in the DNA of Amazon. And that's what made all the difference. Bezos understood that to build a truly great company, you need to surround yourself with people who share your values, who are just as passionate, just as driven, just as obsessed with excellence as you are. And that's the thing, right? It's not enough to just have a good idea. You've got to be willing to put in the work, to hold yourself and everyone around you to the highest standards. Because at the end of the day, your success is a reflection of the people you work with and the culture you create. So take a look at your own team, your own work ethic. Are you setting the bar high enough? Are you surrounding yourself with people who push you to be your best? Because if you want to achieve extraordinary things, you need an extraordinary team and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Here's the thing about Jeff Bezos, right? He gets it. He understands that at the end of the day, it's all about the customer. Everything Amazon does, from its lightning-fast shipping to its hassle-free returns, it's all designed to make the customer happy. Because Bezos knows that without happy customers, you don't have a business, you got nothing. And that's the key right there. It's not about profits, it's not about market share, it's about building relationships with your customers, about giving them an amazing experience, about making them feel valued. Because when you put the customer first, everything else falls into place. Think about your own experiences as a customer. What companies do you keep coming back to? The ones that treat you like a number or the ones that make you feel like a valued customer? It's not rocket science, people. It's about listening to your customers, understanding their needs and going above and beyond to exceed their expectations. Because in today's world, with so much competition, customer experience is everything. So ask yourself, how can you be more customer-centric in your own business, in your own life? How can you go the extra mile? How can you create those wow moments that make people remember you? Because that's how you build a loyal following. That's how you create a brand that people love. That's the Amazon way, and it's a lesson we can all learn from. So there you have it, the secrets behind Jeff Bezos and Amazon's incredible success. These habits and mindsets have propelled Jeff Bezos from a garage startup to a global empire. What can you take away from his journey to apply in your own life? Remember, it's not about copying Bezos move for move, it's about understanding the principles behind his success and applying them to your own unique situation. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a student, or just someone looking to level up their life, the lessons we've discussed today can help you achieve your goals. So get after it. Don't wait for permission, don't be afraid to fail, and never, ever underestimate the power of hard work, dedication, and a relentless focus on the customer. And hey, while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the minds of successful entrepreneurs.